Hey guys, you're here with Ashley Gora for your Monday European football live show here at PickDawgz YouTube. Ashley, it's Monday, it's new week, it's time for some more winners, some more free picks. And how are you doing today? Did you got any previews today?
Yeah, I want to know so far. But yeah, more importantly, my mom had surgery today and just got word that that went well and she'll be in recovery for a couple of hours. So that's all I care about today. So,
That's better than all the previews together.
yes, it is.
Yeah, I had four previews, actually three previews, four games, and they're all still 0-0 in the 31st minute, and Lazio is almost done halftime. It's
Yeah, I was
crazy.
going to say Lazio and Real Madrid both look like they're kind of lackluster performances so far. I did a long shot parlay on Twitter of like Immobile and Benzema to score, and then both of
Yeah.
their respective teams to win. So still has a chance, but yeah, Lazio's looking kind of rusty and
I mean, they are dominating like 70% possession, a lot of shots, but still zero shots on goal. And
right.
hopefully that will change in the second half. City is dominating as well. I'm watching the game. They missed like four chances already in the first half to score a goal. Unbelievable. It's gonna be one of those
Hello,
days.
hello, William. Still good morning for me. 10:30 here. Everything we don't do the time change here, so everything's going to be even like an hour sooner. So
Hey William, how'd you do yesterday, Ashley?
2-1. So I was high volume the day before. I think I went 7-3, and then 2-1 yesterday. So I am on this Dordrecht match though. I've decided to pull the trigger on a Netherlands match, which still has a chance to hit, but I'm hoping I don't regret it. I need Ost to score. I need both teams to score, and I need over 2.5 here.
Oh, it's 1-0 for Dordrecht.
Yeah.
Yesterday I went 3-5. I mean, you lose a game on Arsenal and Leicester BTTS that ended 2-0. Leicester couldn't score a fucking goal. Leverkusen couldn't score a goal. Basel, by some miracle, kept a clean sheet yesterday. Somehow, I don't know. It's
Yeah, all of those are weird. I had both teams to score and over in that Leverkusen match, which ended up being a bad pick. But you know, with that Florian Wirtz going down to injury, I think tore his
yeah.
ACL, definitely made a difference, right? Because he's a difference maker. But still, yeah, I was counting on them scoring and
Luckily for
just
him, he didn't tore his ACL completely. It was just a partial tour, so he should be back in a couple of months or so. I mean,
yeah,
he's
well,
done for the
good,
season, that is for sure. But yeah, it's not a
yeah,
full tour. But yeah, like you said, he was the difference maker, and I think that if he stayed in, Leverkusen would score a goal, at least one. But I was
yeah.
watching the game, and for the last 15-20 minutes, when they put that Osmond guy in from his cousin stadium or something like that, I don't know, he missed three chances on his own, and that's not missing the goal. He missed the whole ball for the tap in twice.
Oh God. Yeah, I only watched the ticker, which I'm glad because it just sounds like that was a shit show. Um, the only match that ended up being a Bundesliga type match was the Leipzig one, right? And that
Yeah,
one was so
that's
funny because I was on Nkunku to score and Leipzig to win, and it's like one, two, three, 4, 5 goals. And I'm like, surely the fifth one is Nkunku. No. So I thought they were just going to take him out for the second half. Thankfully, they played him. He scored the sixth one, and then they pulled him
yeah.
right out. So. But it's hilarious because they had already scored five, but I'm sitting there staring at the ticker like, I know they're going to score another one. I'm just hoping it's him. So that was nice. But yeah, the other ones. And then here we go again. Atalanta in a goalless draw.
That
Unreal.
team
And I
is,
told you
I
I
don't know.
didn't like those matches. I didn't bet a single Serie A match yesterday. Um, what is that, 4 of 7 or something goalless draws, and seven
Something like
straight
that, yeah.
draws for Genoa. So if you're betting Genoa draws, you're raking it in right now. But Atalanta not being able to score, I mean, Serie A is
Yeah.
just. If there are 5 matches on the board like yesterday, I'm usually at least on 3 or 4 of them. I didn't touch any of them, and I'm glad I didn't.
Yeah, whoever picked up Atalanta when they were on a 3 game or 2 game draw streak, whoever keep playing those draws is now rich because the odds of
Yeah.
the draw were pretty solid. At like plus 400, I think, because they were huge underdogs against
Oh
Atalanta.
yeah.
And this Atalanta team, I don't know, they score 4 goals in the Europa League, and they can't score a single goal against Genoa in Serie A. Come on, you gotta be kidding me!
It
It's
is. It's just very weird. And isn't that 7 draws in a row for Genoa?
and that 4 of them were like 0-0 or something like that, or 5 of them even were 0-0 draws.
Yeah, I mean their defense has actually been playing well. I think we talked about it on the show. I thought about taking a shot at Genoa plus 1.5, but just based on recent form for Atalanta. Um, but like I said, they do have the firepower, right, to get in there and win. All they would have to do is win 2-0.
Yeah.
Which they have the ability to do. But yeah, wishing I would have gone with my instincts on that one and taken Genoa with that plus 1.5. Or I tell you, Genoa double chance, that would have been a nice one too.
Yeah, Leipzig and Barcelona saved my day kind of yesterday because I had them in the double, both to win and over 2.5 goals in each game. So I think both of those hit in the first half. I think it was 3-0. No, it was 2-0 in Barcelona game in the first half, and then they scored 2 more in the second half. Leipzig just smashed the Greuther
Yeah, because
Fürth.
I had Leipzig in a double. I don't remember with what, but I had their team total over 1.5, and then when Greuther scored first, I'm kind of glad that happened. I mean, I think Leipzig would have won anyway, but I think that kind of like woke them up, right? That they didn't want to lose those 3 points. But I saw the red pop up, and I thought Leipzig scored fast, and it was the other team, and I was like, "Son of a bitch! If this Bundesliga match goes sideways for me, because that league was just weird yesterday."
You went mad, and a few other people messaged me on Twitter right away. Oh, fuck life. I mean, Greuther Fürth scored. It was like 30 minutes. Come on, guys, chill.
I did say though too. I think on the show, I did like both teams to score in that one, which is why on the double, I just took Leipzig's team total. But I mean, I definitely thought they were going to win. Um,
Yeah.
but yeah, I think the double ended up being a decent amount of plus money. And then Kuku, man, God, I'm telling you, it's like if Leipzig wins 2-0, he scores both of them. If they put up 5 goals, sometimes he doesn't score any of them. I'm like, the goalie is going to score before he scores. So I'm
Yeah.
assuming he begged the coach at halftime, right? Just like leave him in long enough to score because they did yank him out right after. So I
Well,
appreciate that.
he can stay in because they're not playing a midweek game again, so they don't have a game until next Saturday, I think. So he can play whatever. Who almost goal for Crystal Palace here?
Yeah, I'm not on that one at all. I kind of like both teams to score in it. I would be a little contrarian, but maybe someone can explain to me why Real Madrid has 1 attempt, none on target, with 67% possession against
They
Mallorca.
have shots on target.
Oh, do they?
They have
How
two.
many? Oh, okay. And Mallorca has one.
Yeah. Real Madrid has 4 shots in total, 2 on target. They have 3 corner kicks, and there's already 3 cards in that game in the first half alone. So
Oh, Lord have mercy. Yeah, well, they need to get going, and Benzema needs to be the one to score it.
they're beating
Um,
themselves again.
Man, this Dortmund match I decided to pull the trigger on. I don't regret it, even if it doesn't hit. But 7 shots on target between the two, and only
Still
one
one
goal.
nil.
So yeah, kind of surprising. The metrics look like look how I thought they would, and that's all the only way I can handicap it. So if you
Yeah.
covered up the score and showed me right, 7 shots on target between the two and pretty much equal possession, I'd bet it the same way. So don't know. Sometimes the numbers, go the way they're supposed to, but the score doesn't. Mm. We can't guess that part.
Now, as for tomorrow, actually, we got 2 Champions League games: Manchester United and Atletico Madrid, and Ajax and Benfica. the latter one should be a pretty exciting game. But what about
I think both
United
of
and
them might
Athletic?
be. Yeah, I like both teams to score in that Man United match. I like both teams to score and over, and if I'm not mistaken, it's a pretty decent plus money. I haven't done my deep dive yet into tomorrow's matches, which I'll do today after the show. But I have looked at both of the Champions League matches, a little bit. I'll definitely be at least sprinkling Joao Felix to score anytime. On my book, I think it's like plus 220 for Atletico. That I just love that kid, and he's been on fire lately. I think he's scored 4 goals in their last five or five in their last
Yeah,
five.
he was scoring a pretty
Yeah, and
solid
I
amount of
think they'll be
goals.
able to score on Man U's defense. I think there's a ton of value in that Ajax match. I'm excited about that. I like. I'll probably play that several ways. I love both teams to score it over. I like Ajax to win and both teams to score at plus money. I like Sebastian Aller to score an Ajax team total. So yeah, um, I think Benfica do score on them. I mean, the books are kind of like really heavily favoring Ajax, which I mean, I think they should be favored. But I do think Benfica will score them because Ajax, for some reason, even in their own league, right,
Yeah.
versus teams that aren't the talent level of Benfica, they've been conceding a little bit more than what's typical for them. So I think there's a lot of value on uh, yeah, Ajax to win and both teams to score.
Yeah, in this United Atletico Madrid game, I do like both teams to score. It's minus 115. Honestly, I'm not sure I would push it to over 2.5, to be honest, but I would take a swing at the draw as well. In the 90 minutes,
Yeah.
plus 225. Now, I'm kind of looking at United to go through, maybe just because they're the home team in the second leg. But Atletico Madrid is on a 4 game winning streak right now. Actually, 3 game winning streak. They are playing
Yeah.
better than they were, but still they have a lot of injuries. I'm looking at the injury report here. Cuya, Hermoso, Kondogbia, Lemar, Correa, Vesalco. I mean, all of these players are out for this game, and that's a lot of missing players to go play the second leg of the Champions League, especially when you might go to overtime. But kind of looking at United to advance, it's minus 162. That's maybe in a double with something could be worth taking, but I like both teams to score.
Yeah, and there's no reason to push it to the both teams to score and over when you're getting
Yeah,
both teams to score at such a good price. But I probably will put a little bit on that because I think last time I looked, it was something ridiculous like plus 170, and I could see
it
it
is.
hitting. But yeah, the my main bet will just be for both teams to score, and then like I said, putting a little bit on Joao Felix to score. I mean, I could see Man United advancing, but Atletico's been in really good recent form, and we all know how I feel about Man U this season. So, anyone who bets that, I wish you luck because I won't be betting against you, but certainly will not be putting my money on that.
Now, as far as Ajax goes, I mean, it looks like they're slowly getting back to their old goal scoring form where they're scoring a lot of goals. They have scored 8 in their last 3 games, but
Yeah.
they have also conceded 4 in their last two. So, I mean, their defense is not as good as it was at the start of the season. I mean, they conceded 4 goals in what, 15 games or something like even more than
Yeah.
15.
I think it was at some point they had like scored what almost 70 and conceded like five or
Yeah,
something ridiculous. Yeah, and like I said, that's in league play. So when they're playing the top flight in Portugal, right? It's a step up in talent, but their recent form versus their own league, that they're conceding way more than they usually do, and could be that they have um, one eye on Champions League. So I mean, they're still winning and outscoring
yeah.
their opponent, which is important. But yeah, that's why I kind of just think there's value on counting on Benfica to get a goal here.
Yeah, they have to because what was the first leg? 2-2. So if Ajax scores, that Benfica has to open up and they got to attack. The good news for them is that there's no away goal right now, so
Right.
that rule is off. But I honestly don't think that this game will stay at a 0-0. So Ajax scored
No,
77 goals in 26 games so far in the Dutch Eredivisie, actually. They have
yeah,
11 conceded goals in 26 games, which is pretty great. It's not a lot at all, but compared to those four they had just, I don't know, 4 weeks. I mean, not even 4 weeks ago, maybe even 2 weeks ago, they had 4 goals conceded. Now they have 11. You
yeah.
can see that their defense is kind of slipping, right? And I think that Benfica is good enough to take advantage of that here.
Yeah, they should be because like we said, they're coming in this like tied on aggregate, right? So it's
Yeah.
just viewing it as a fresh start, basically. So, um, yeah, and I think maybe playing combo like Sebastian out there, he's going to be too expensive by himself. So maybe pairing him with Ajax to win, or pairing him with Tadic to both score, I think is like worth a look too. I'm probably going to be playing that match so many different ways because I think it's going to be an exciting one. It's going to end up like 1-0 or something stupid. Paulo
Yeah,
told
I
us
saw your
Tottenham won't
comment on the
win.
drive-through. I saw the comment on the drive-through. Uh,
Was
all I can
close
say,
though.
all I can say, you were right, but I'm gonna say that Tottenham was the better team in second half. They deserved more than that loss. If they could defend just a little bit better, Cristiano Ronaldo would never get that header for 3-2. But yeah, you were right. I was wrong. So
Yeah, when
I'll
Tottenham
take.
drew, well, it was definitely worth a shot at the value. You were getting over plus 300, and once when they drew in the second half 2-2, I thought you had a pretty decent shot to hit
Yeah.
it. But yeah, who knew this is going to be the first time that Ronaldo decides to come out and actually play and score 3 goals?
I'm just looking here, trying to combine something with this Ajax players, but it's not allowing me to parlay this. Damn it! I was gonna take Haller to score and Tadic to give an assist.
It won't let you do that.
No, it won't let me parlay these two.
You probably have a book that will, because yeah, it should. I know there are some books that do.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, Sebastian Haller to score and to give an assist is at plus 500, plus 400 for Dusan Tadic on that. Uh, Player and team shots.
Was
Let's
it,
see.
what is it for each of them just to score anytime for Tadic and I know there's going to be more
It's
expensive.
minus 124 on Haller. I didn't check on. I'm looking at player shots on target over 1.5 for Sebastian Haller at minus 143, which is pretty solid.
Yeah. Um.
It's hard to find value in this game on goals, especially. You can take BTTS and over, but that's like minus 167 or something like that.
Yeah, that's what I say. I think the value lies on both teams to score and Ajax to win.
Yeah.
Goalless in Madrid. Yeah, it is ridiculous, Freddie. I'm like, because Madrid, like, I don't know. They didn't play in the weekend. They had an extra day's rest. They don't have a super important match coming up in the next few days. Benzema is starting, so you would think they view this as a serious chance, right, to snag all 3 points. Not that Mallorca is bad though; they have a good defense at home, but yes, I would expect Madrid
Now,
to
see,
score.
I like this pick that Zingso posted, if that's how you say your name. Haller to score at Ajax team total over 1.5. That's plus 100. So I might say that this is actually the best bet you can get on this game, to be honest.
Surprisingly, well, I also like Ajax to score both halves in on Bovada this morning. That was only minus 120, which was surprising to me because they definitely have the firepower to do
Let
that.
me
I mean,
see
anytime
here.
you're taking a team to score in both halves is somewhat risky, but if there's a team that can do it, Ajax is one of them.
It's minus 129 here on my book. So
Yeah, I think that's a decent look too.
uh, maybe over 1.5 in the first half, or maybe take over one if you can get a decent price for it. I know that over 1.5 is minus 107, but over one is minus 305. That's far from good price. So
Yeah, and like Ginger was saying, how they're to score and Ajax team total over. That is a great look, and that's actually one of my favorite type of bets. Right, I'll take like Benzema and Madrid's team total. So yeah, there's tons of ways to find
Yeah.
value in these matches other than just taking the straightforward approach that the books are giving you.
Well, Paulo, I know that since Benfica's your team, you're probably going to go with Benfica. So, yeah, over 2.5. I think that's a given for this game. We have two teams in great form, scoring a lot of goals, especially Ajax. So,
Yeah, I think Ajax team total over 2.5. I mean, it starts making me nervous anytime a team has to score more than two. But I think at -110, that's not a bad look either. I think I would play Ajax to score in both halves before I would play that though.
yeah.
And the Netherlands are back to my
Shit
shit
list.
list here. I mean, we got 8 shots on target, and these fuckers that have more possession can't even score. It's just like it's so annoying trying to figure out that league.
Sporting scored a goal at least. They're leading 1-0.
Yeah, I ain't got nothing
Lazio,
on that one.
Lazio second half started, so hopefully they can net one pretty quick here. We got some
Bunch of
championship games tomorrow actually as well. English Championship. Fulham is playing against West Bromwich. That could be a game with goals.
Yeah, I mean, Fulham's been taking more seriously the promotion battle, but they've also I've kind of laid off of them lately. They're I don't know. They were on super fire. It's not like they're playing horribly.
Lazio
And I'm
scored.
saying Lazio scored.
Yay.
I hope it was Immobile. Um,
Let me see. I don't know yet. They haven't posted it yet.
what the fuck was I saying before that?
About Fulham.
Oh yeah, yeah. Zinjo is done with them after the last game. Yeah, I don't
1-1
know.
against Barnsley.
Yeah, it is. I've kind of laid off of them a little bit. I was betting them like every match for a while, either their team total or Mitrovic to score and Fulham to win. So I was making some money on them. But yeah, I think with West Brom, both of them being relegated teams, from the EPL last season, and with Fulham lackluster performance in the last one, yeah, I would say Fulham. That's a good bounce back spot. I think that they'll take this challenge, hopefully more seriously than they did versus Barnsley. So
Both teams to score. -134.
Yeah. I mean, it's not like Fulham's. I don't know. West Brom's offense has been anemic to me, but
They did
Fulham's
score
defense
4 in their last 2, though. No, 4
Yeah,
on their own, Paulo.
yeah. I mean, right. I don't know. I think both teams to score is a decent look. I don't know. I might just take the good old angle of Mitrovic to score. I've not spent any time breaking that one down. God damn it. They just took Lazio's motherfucking goal away.
Yeah, as soon as I saw there's no goal scorer in 2 minutes, it was VAR. So, God damn it. Sporting 2-0 right now.
Son of a bitch. Lazio is looking rusty as hell.
Do you like anything else in the championship for tomorrow?
No, I have not even broken that down, guys. My mom's in surgery today. And that's all I was worried about. I broke down today. Getting those premiums in was enough of a chore. I've started breaking down the Champions League matches for tomorrow, and that's all I've started on. Sorry, I don't have a contact in this thing.
I like Blackburn on the money line against Derby. It's -130. We know that Derby has so much financial troubles, and I don't know what else they have. They barely have enough players to finish the league and play the games. So I would definitely take Blackburn Rovers on the money line in this game.
I'll trust you on that. I've not looked at it. Jinjo, if you'll let me know what A-League match you're talking about, I'll tell you what I like in it. I have been betting that one a good bit lately, just like I've gotten back on Turkish Super League, thankfully. I was on both teams to score.
There's only one game that's paired
Well, that's what I'm
glory,
saying, but who is it?
paired glory and Central Coast Mariners.
Oh, Jesus. Yeah. Wow.
Let me pull it up here.
Yeah, that one I would have to break down. Perth Glory, yeah, I don't think I've bet a match that they're involved in yet, so I've not taken a deep look into them. I've bet Melbourne City, Newcastle, MacArthur matches. yeah, so I'll take a look at it though, since it is only one of them.
I mean, what's the price on the over in this one? Because Paired Glory has terrible. Minus 105 on the over 2.5. Take that at this price. Even though if it might be risky, but you don't get over 2.5 at minus 105 often in Australia.
Well, yeah, but let me pull up my little site here because
I
there
mean, Perth is in
could
the
be a
last
reason.
place.
Yeah,
They
Perth
scored.
sucks, but I don't know about the defense of
They
the
scored only
Lions.
12 goals, conceded 16. Central Coast scored 20 in 14 games and conceded 22. I mean, they have far worse defense than Perth does.
What's
So
the just straight both teams to score?
minus 137.
Well, so they just played recently to a 1-1 draw. Central Coast, they're expecting to score 1.6, and they're giving up 1.8. Um, only problem is Perth is only expecting to score 0.8. But with Central Coast conceding almost 2, I would think both teams to score, but that's just at a very brief glance at the numbers there.
Yeah, I think I might actually jump on the over in this one at this price and just see what happens. Who cares?
Who cares?
Who
Jeez,
cares?
getting a little crazy over there. Yeah, Paolo, I think Fulham. That yeah, but both teams to score because you're
Yeah.
right. It's going to be two teams that are kind of embarrassed by being relegated, trying to take it out on the other one. So I could see that hitting.
No, Ashley, we only have a couple of minutes left. Do you got anything else to add?
No, I have all my deep diving to do after the show, so it's just been a hectic morning, nerve wracking morning for me.
Yeah,
It's still morning here. It's only 10:57, so yeah, I got a lot of work to do after the show.
that's it. I assume we'll find enough for the double tomorrow.
Oh yeah, I think just with a couple of Champions League matches alone,
Yeah.
we should be able to do that.
So make sure, guys, you stay tuned on Ashley's Twitter. There will be a double posted later today.
Yep.
We'll also have a couple of videos for those Champions League games coming up to YouTube shortly. Of course, we'll both have some previews, so make sure you check those out. Now, I think now it's the best time if you want to jump on that combined. Uh, what's it called?
The pair, the two.
Pick your two favorite
Yeah,
campers
yeah,
and
yeah, yeah.
jump on those 3 day packs now that will get you covered Tuesday, Wednesday, and then Thursday the Europa League.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. Good time with Champions League and Europas.
Yeah,
Yeah, coming up. So
so you'll get both of our picks in that pack, and that's it for today, Ashley. And I would say we'll be back tomorrow 4:30 p.m. once again. And that's it. Enjoy the rest of your evening, guys. Enjoy the rest of your day. I know that
yeah, good
some
luck
of you
on all
still
of
have
your
a
bets. Hopefully, we pointed you in the right direction, and hopefully Lazio and Real Madrid can get their asses moving here at some
yeah.
point.
Hopefully, the second half will kind of be better in every of those games we have going on. So
Hopefully,
that's it, guys. See you again tomorrow at 4:30 p.m. Eastern.
have a good one.